What's up, everybody? Would you look at that? This model has been easily 3 years from when I first started it, and it's finally finished. And it's not like, oh, I was doing some crazy super secret stuff that took this long. No, it's mostly procrastination and moving around a bunch and whatnot. But this thing I'm happy with, and it is Tiscarubi effect. I utilized, I forget what Armor Painter calls it. I think it's anti-shine as a sealer. It's not completely matte, but it's not a glossy finish. It's satin-ish, I guess. I really like it. It made the red not be so crazy glossy, but it still looks different and special compared to doing red standardly. It definitely gives a Tiscarubi effect. But I definitely got to buy a new bottle. I took a risk using it. When you buy it and it's fresh, it's pretty much clear. When I was using it and shaking it up, I realized this is a little cloudy. And I took my chances, which is not something I recommend doing. I had to start making some white clumpy parts in the model I had to clean off carefully. I don't know why I was doing that, but it stopped doing it. And it sealed the model fine. Here are some transfers from the Thousand Suns decal sheet for Pre-Heresy for my Sekhmet. There is the Scarab. A little bit of grime effect that I went for on their gold, just to add a little bit of difference there. I didn't want to do it symmetrical. I just feel sometimes it's not needed. Here we have the 15, because they're the 15th Legion. And overall, I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I did the helmet a little differently. They typically, when you look at it, I just used the Forge World example models as just some inspiration. I didn't try to copy it verbatim. I made the weaponry copper all around, not just goldenish for the melee, but also the range. I made copper to stand out. I did the leather flaps a little different as well. Put a bit more gold on places. But I'm really pleased with how this model looks. The basing is simple but effective. And I look forward to doing more, to be honest with you. But this is a big weight off my shoulders to finally get it done. I was feeling bad. I was not like depression or anything like that, but hobby-wise, I was feeling bad for the model, because it was like, if the model was able to communicate, be like, bro, finish me already. But so it's finally done. I do like it. Can't wait to add to the squad. I think I'll do some like the helmet faceplate, like white for the squad leader, just to have him stand out and stuff like that. But looking forward to doing more. And the transfers were pretty easy to use. They're pretty thin. It really went on there nicely, and it really helps complete the look for sure. I like it. So anyways, just wanted to kind of showcase the model because it's finally done. It's done. I'm so happy it's done. I can move on and do other stuff. I mean, not that I don't want to paint up more Sekhmet, I do, but now I don't feel like I am forced to just focus on this guy and nothing else. Now I can branch out and do maybe several things at once and just have some fun, paint up another Sekhmet to a certain degree, do something Necron-y, maybe do my DIY chapter concept as well, test that out color scheme wise. I can do things like that just all willy-nilly. I don't feel forced and pressured into finishing off a model that's been sitting around for years. So really am pleased with the finished result. Forge World models are top notch. The decal sheets are really nice. As you can see again, if the camera will focus. Scarab looks really good on the shoulder pad, and so does the 15. So really do enjoy that. Anyways, just want to showcase I'm finally done. I've been talking about how I'm getting there and getting there and getting there. Well, finally here. Do look forward to doing more. I gotta get that. I gotta pay attention to Forge World's website, because I don't want to miss out on getting the Terminator HQ for the Thousand Suns Pre-Heresy. Because that guy looks cool. I want to make sure I get him. And I think I also need to get the Osiron pattern Dreadnought before that might go out of stock. I don't know what's going to happen. You never know. But anyways, I'm rambling now. This guy's done. Weight off my shoulders a bit model-wise. I can now just kind of branch out and go willy-nilly with stuff and not feel like I am forced to not, just focus on one thing and that's it anymore. Because when you're working on a model and you don't finish it and it sits around and time passes, you don't want to touch anything else or start anything else because you don't want to just never finish something. At least that's how I get. So that's how I was getting with this guy. So I didn't rush him though. I didn't want to rush him. I wanted to give him proper due diligence, and really am pleased with how my Sekhmet turned out. For those of you that don't know, I'm building it for pre-heresy stuff, Forge World, right? But I'm also going to be building it and doing some kitbash / conversion stuff in the future for certain models, so I could represent it as a Grey Knight force in playing for 40k, and just play it as Terminator heavy, and then the occult blades, whatever, the dual Khopesh wielding guys. I can never pronounce their names. I'll be building those too, and they can work as Grey Knight strike squads with 2 Nemesis force weapons, dual blade thing, stuff like that. Convert things up, have fun that way. So I have a plan for why I'm going to be painting up what I paint up pre-Heresy Thousand Sons wise, just as food for thought, in case you were wondering. Anyways, that's it. Short-ish, something I don't normally do with videos, but really pleased. The gold is Vallejo liquid gold, the copper is Vallejo's liquid metal copper, and everything else is, the red is Tamiya clear red, and everything else is GW paints. So that is my quick and not specific layout of the paints I used. Anyways, are you a Thousand Sons fan or not? Share in the comment section below. I'm not a pro painter by any means, but I am really pleased with how this look came out. It's effective. Some people go for a glossier finish. I went with the anti-shine finish because I wanted it to be clearly something special and different from standard red. I just didn't want it to be too glossy. I wanted it to be more an equal playing field with the gold and the other colors, right? I didn't want it to be like crazy glossy for red and everything else kind of meh, if that makes any sense. Anyways, enough tangents. Thanks very much for sticking through it, and until next time, take it easy.